All these details are here for us to let us know that God is in control even of the burial of Jesus. Well, the wonder of what John is recording for us here doesn't end. Let me read for you from John 19:38 through 42. After these things, Joseph of Arimathea, who was a disciple of Jesus, but secretly for fear of the Jews, asked Pilate that he might take away the body of Jesus, and Pilate gave him permission. So he came and took away his body. Nicodemus also, who earlier had come to Jesus by night, came bringing a mixture of myrrh and aloes, about 75 pounds in weight. So they took the body of Jesus and bound it in linen clothes with the spices, as is the burial custom of the Jews. Now in the place where he was crucified there was a garden, and in the garden a new tomb which no one had yet been laid. So because of the Jewish day of preparation, since the tomb was close at hand, they laid Jesus there. Now, there's a whole lot of information in this passage, and it's once again, you could read through this and say, well, what difference does all of this make? Why do I need all this detail? But all of this is meant to encourage, reinforce, deepen our faith and our celebration of the sacrifice of Jesus on our behalf. The specificity of detail is important. And it argues not only for the historicity of these events, that they really did happen, because they fit with the location and customs of the moment, but that they remind us again of the plan of God being accomplished. There are two significant names here. First is Joseph of Arimathea. He was a rich Jew who had become a disciple for Jesus, but he was sort of in the secret order of the saints. He was afraid of the Jews because he knew that they hated Christ and they were plotting his demise. But at this moment, Joseph comes public. He's obviously horribly distraught at what has been done to Jesus, and he goes to Pilate, which is amazing amount of courage, and gets permission to take Jesus' body. Significance of that moment is that it's again a fulfillment of a prophecy that's there in Isaiah 53:9. They made his grave with the wicked, but with a rich man in his death. There it is, Joseph Arimathea. He's the rich man. Then you have the second name, Nicodemus. When have you heard that name? Well, you go back to John 3. Nicodemus was the one who came to Jesus at night and inquiring about salvation, and Jesus talks about being born again. Here's Nicodemus showing up again. It seems as though John's intention is to let us know that even though Jesus is now has now been killed for his life and ministry, there are people who really did believe in him as a result of his work. Following the Jewish burial customs is here, and Nicodemus brings the things that are necessary. You see, death for Jesus is not a defeat. I was reading all of these details and I thought of 1 Corinthians 15, death is swallowed up in victory. Oh, death, where is your victory? Oh, death, where is your sting? The sting of death is sin, and the power of sin is the law. But thanks be to God who gives us victory through our Lord Jesus Christ. You see, all these details are here for us to let us know that God is in control even of the burial of Jesus, because the death and resurrection of Jesus, it predicts another resurrection that will come, where we will be taken out of this sin-broken world to live forever with our Lord.